So I'm glad Charlie was already up here. Our songs are about love, war, drinking, and other things. So usually I sing ones about about love, but I'm totally turning that on its head today. So I was reading a couple years ago, actually when COVID just started, I read a book on World War I, listened to it. At the beginning, they had a quote, the human heart is the source of all matters pertaining to war. And I thought that was pretty fitting if you look at the history of World War I. So this is a song about World War I, and it talks about death and dying. So I think it's mostly family friendly, but call me when your kids have nightmares, I guess, I don't know. But they'll be followed up with a better one. Well, how do you do, young Willie McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside and rest for a while beneath the warm summer sun? I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. I see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the great fallen of 1915. Well, I hope you died well and I hope you died clean. But young Willie McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Did you leave a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some faithful heart is your memory enshrined. Although you died back in 1915, in that faithful heart, are you forever 19? Or are you a stranger without even a name, enclosed in forever behind a glass pane, in an old photograph torn and battered and stained, and faded to yellow in a brown leather frame? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did they sound the death march when they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? The sun now it shines on the green fields of France, as a warm summer breeze makes the red poppies dance. And look how the sun shines from under the clouds. There's no gas, no barbed wire, and no guns firing now. But here in this graveyard, it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses stand mute in the sand, to a whole generation that were butchered and slain, to man's blind indifference to his fellow man. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did they sound the death march when they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Now young Willie McBride can help but wonder why. Do those that lie here know why that they died? And did they believe when they answered the call? They really believe that this war would end wars. For the sorrow, the suffering, the glory, the pain, the killing, the dying, were all done in vain. For young Willie McBride, it all happened again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did they sound the death march as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? This song I came across earlier this year, I think, references Armistice Day, which was signed at the end of World War I. So happy thoughts today, but this is actually better than the last one. So. On this Memorial Day, we turn our thoughts to fragile peace, forgetting not the price we pay if vigilance should cease. A price much greater far was paid by Christ upon the tree. Submitting to his Father's will, he died to make us free. Why should we fear the grave? Let courage mark our days instead. Our captain rose with power to raise his saints up from the dead. Today no cannons roar, no shells break on our battered lines, but still the curse of sin makes war upon our hearts and minds. This battle too shall pass, sure as the serpent's head was broke, and these are but the dying throes before the final stroke. The trumpet shall resound and strike the last triumphant chord, and angel ranks shall rally round their captain and their Lord. And in Emmanuel's land no weapon shall be ever found, repurposed at the anvil's hands, they plow the yielding ground. God's peace shall never fade, eternal hymns declare his grace. The wondrous armistice he made toward the human race. God's peace shall never fade, eternal hymns declare his grace. The wondrous armistice he made toward the human race.